Hello YouTube, and welcome back once again to the channel. In today's video, we want to work on packaging design. If you've noticed by our previous videos, we follow the trend of working on product packaging designs to provide you with the basic and fundamentals, the various ideas you need to establish in working on a packaging design. By the end of this video, we are going to learn how to use mockups for our design works. We are also going to learn how to position text and images on a product packaging and also determine the page size for our packaging design. If this is your first time to the channel, I am Redeemer, professional brand expert, graphic designer, a tutor as well, and on this channel all we do is learn and share experience and expertise with anyone who wants to learn graphic designing. So without much ado, let's just delve right into it. So the very first thing you need to do anytime you launch your Coreldraw software is to create a new document. So this is the very interface you're going to see when you launch your software. So we use the shortcut Ctrl-N in creating a new document. Alright, Ctrl-N, which opens up a dialog box, this very dialog box, for you to specify the name of the design, the various presets, the page dimension, and any other necessary details. So we are just going to go ahead and give this packaging design. Alright, then with the color mode you leave it at RGB. Alright, then we come to the dimension. With the dimension, we are going to be working with inches of 10 and a height of 8. Okay, so the width is going to be 10 and the height being 8. So you move to this very option, click on the drop down arrow and choose inches. Then with that, you move to the very box here, which allows you to type in the various dimension of the design. So we're going to give the width 10 and a height of 8. Very good. With that being done, we go ahead and click on OK. Now when you click on OK, it opens up the workspace where we are going to have all our design resources within, everything that pertains to our design work within. So the very first thing you need to do is to import in your design resources. But before then, we need to create a background. Alright, so in creating a background, we use the rectangle tool for that. Now there is a video for all beginners in Coreldraw, right? If this is your first time coming in contact with the software Coreldraw and you want to understand how all these tools work, every interface of this software, there is a video on it which I have uploaded. So do well to access that video, learn, and then practice more, and you'll get used to it. So per a tutorial video, I stated that one of the main tools that we use often is the rectangle tool. The rectangle tool allows you to perform a lot of functions. Okay, so you click on this, randomly draw this size. Okay, so you go to the property bar right here and specify the width being 210 and a height of 8. With that being done, press enter key on your keyboard and P to center align that to your page size. Now every time you create an object, it comes with an outline. Alright, this is a setting by default by the software, and it's something that you can probably change if you want to. So we need to take up this outline. We won't be needing it, so you move to your property bar once again, click on this drop down arrow and choose none. Okay, this allows you to take up the outline of your background. Now with this done, we need to import in our design resources all the images we'll be using for this design work. So we use the shortcut Ctrl-I. There are lots of options in importing design resources to our workspace. You can still go to the property bar right here and click on this very option, or click on file and choose import. Alright, I like using the shortcut Ctrl-I, okay, which takes you to your storage where we have our design resources within. Now a link will be provided in the description where you can access all these resources. And also there is a surprise, a very big surprise for you. I'll be letting you know at the end of the video, so please don't skip, watch till the very end, and we are good to go. So with your resources selected, click on import right here and position them on the workspace. Randomly position them on the workspace. Okay. Great. With that being done, remember per this packaging design, we have the front design and the back design, where we have the ingredients, the preparation steps, right? How to use the product. Okay, so to go about that, we need to create an object. So with this background, which we've already created, we need to make a duplicate of this. So we use the shortcut Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V, copy and paste. Okay, now you move to this very bar here, your ruler bar, then you double click and drag to the middle of the background. Now you click on the copied background, double click on this and drag to the very middle. Okay, position it on the line, so you can have like one part being for the front and the other being for the back design. All right, great. Now you can delete the line, click on it and press delete on your keyboard, or right click and select delete. That should work perfectly well. All right, now the very next thing we're going to do is to apply a color to this. So we are going to apply a color of black. Okay, apply a color of black, then you move to your tools, your toolbar once again, with the rectangle tool once again, you double click and drag. Okay, then you apply a color of orange. Now you take off the outline as well of this. Okay, you need to take off the outline as well. Then we need to apply a gradient fill to this. Now what we mean by gradient fill is simply applying two different colors to an object. So to do that, we can either press G on the keyboard, which takes us to the interactive fill tool, or quickly come to the very bottom of the toolbar and click on interactive fill. Now double click and drag, and with an orange color already applied here, you click on the white box and click on the color yellow on the color palette. All right, among these colors, click on the color yellow. Very good. Now with that being done, we want to apply a curve to our object. So you go to the shape tool, right click on the object and convert to curve. Okay, now click on this very line right here. Okay, and move to the property bar and click once again and convert to curve. With that being done, you need to drag this very side down. Okay, move this node up, adjust this a bit. All right, adjust that a bit, and this is perfect. This is perfect. All right, great. Now before we power clip this into this very black background for our front design, we need to add an image overlay to this. Okay, this very image. Okay, so with this being behind the object, you hold down Ctrl and page up to bring it up. Keep on pressing until it comes on top of the object. Now you move to your tools bar once again and click on the transparency tool. apply a merging mode called overlay. Click on this. Now what it does is that it blends images with the color of an object. Okay, it blends images with the color of an object. Now if this being done, you right click on this and choose power clip, then click on the curved object you've created. Now to edit this power clip, you simply click on the edit option right here, okay, and increase the size of this if you want. Position it so enough of the spices can show. Alright, that's been done. When done, simply click on finish. Now you right click on this and choose power clip, and this time power clip into the black object. Okay, so this is what we have. This is what we have at the end. Okay, now you right click on the object once again and choose edit power clip. Okay, with this selected, you make a duplicate by using the shortcut Ctrl D, which makes a duplicate. You move to your property bar once again. Alright, you mirror it horizontally and mirror it vertically. Put together. Great. Alright, now we need to position this very well. Okay, I think this is fine. Alright, this is setting the tone right for our design. Now the very first image we are going to be using is this. Control page up to bring that up. Okay, so you position this image right here. Alright, then you move to your shadow tool and apply a shadow to this. Double click and drag to the very down. Now to adjust the opacity and feathering of it, you go to the property bar. Now remember, every tool has additional functions and this can be found on the property bar. Okay, so the feathering is going to be left at 7 and the opacity at 70. Okay, so let's zoom in to see how that looks. Alright, you can adjust this until you get it perfectly fine. You want to add realism, okay, to it to look as though it's been placed on the object. Okay, it's all about the professionalism, right? Great. Now if you are enjoying the video and you are new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, I'll urge you to please do so. Lots more updates coming your way. You don't want to miss them. Alright, so please subscribe, turn on the notification for more interesting updates. Alright, with this being done, the very next thing we're going to do is to create a shape right here. Okay, so we use the rectangle tool once again. Now you can see the relevance of the rectangle tool, right? It seems to be used all the time. Okay, so that is just how it works. The rectangle tool is always working. Alright, so you right click on it, convert to curve. Okay, double click to take you to the shape tool. You don't really have to go to the shape tool right here. Now you double click on this very bottom line to add a knot. Okay, the tutorial for beginners has all this in there, so please do well to watch. Then drag this very knot to the top. Okay, drag this very knot to the top and this should be fine. Alright, great. Now we are going to bring in this image page app. Right, click on it and power click into the object we just created. Great. Now open up the power clip, adjust the positioning of this. Alright. Okay, we want enough of that to be fitted into our object. Great. Now you move to effects right here. Okay, effects, choose blur, Gaussian blur. All right, now let's reduce this a bit. Okay, I think we can adjust this a bit. Let's move it. Let's increase the pixels a bit. See how that works. All right, I think this is okay. So when now with that and you are okay, simply click on OK. All right, then finish editing. Now you right click on the object and power clip into the background. Great. This is great. All right, now we have the logo. Okay, now this was just a vector file I downloaded on the net. There are millions of them. Okay, mostly you can find them on Google. So to take this vector file out of the background, we go to trace bitmap, outline trace, line art. Alright, the progress is normally shown here. When it reaches 100, it takes off that. Alright, now you can delete this, not needed. Select all, Ctrl U to ungroup. Okay, delete this shelf, highlight all this, Ctrl G to group, then apply a color of white to it. Alright, good. Now position this right here. We are simply symbolizing the business with this as its logo. Logos are just identities of any business. All right, they show identity of your business. So the business name is Crispy Meals. So I think we can bring this down, reduce the spacing with the shape tool. Okay, give this color white as well. All right, highlight all these, Ctrl G to group, so you don't have the problem of selecting them one at a time when you need to make any adjustment. Great. Now it's all done. I think let's create our background, the back design. So we go to the interactive fill tool once again, double click and drag. Apply yellow here and an orange here as well. Okay, great. Now you open this app, edit, open this app as well. We need this very image to blend with our back design as well. So I simply made a copy of that, so Ctrl V to paste. Now drag this right here image, so you can increase the size of this. Right click, power click as well into the background. Now to adjust that, simply click on edit, position this very well. Okay, finish. Great. Can adjust the color of this. All right. All right. And the very next thing we are going to do is to type in the product, right? Fries and chicken. Okay. Now you move to your pick tool, property bar, click on the drop down arrow for selecting fonts. And we are going to be using a font called vertical condensed RG. Alright, vertical condensed RG. Now you break this apart by using Ctrl K to break the text apart. Ctrl K to break that apart. Alright, great. Now you highlight or press G to take you to the interactive flow and apply a flow of yellow and white to this. Okay. We don't want it to be just plain like that, right? Great. Highlight all, Ctrl G to go. Position them a bit above this, then Ctrl page down to send it behind the image of the meal. Great. Now you move to your text tool once again and type the $sign on your keyboard. Okay. So this is mine, right? Then make a duplicate of this. Edit that. Duplicate, Ctrl D. Okay. Double click, Ctrl A to select for editing purpose, and type 99. Okay, we need to reduce the size of this. With that reduced, you position it right at the very top of this amount. Highlight all, Ctrl G, give this a color of red and position it right here. Now highlight all this, click on it once again to provide you with these other options, then you skew it up. Okay. Skew it up, increase the size when necessary. Okay, great. And the very next thing we're going to do is to create some shapes right here. So we move to our freehand tool. We use the pen tool for that. Click, click, 3 knots. Then and join them. Okay, I think I can see that. Wait. So we have one here, right? Control D to duplicate. Rotate this way. Apply a color of this as well. So control, you go to your interactive flow, click on this very color, copy the fill. All right, simply copy the fill from our text to apply to that. Control D to duplicate, rotate, great. I make another duplicate, and this time position it right here. You mirror this horizontally, rotate it this way, position it right here. Control D once again. Sorry, Control D. Give this a color of red as well. All right. Now make a duplicate of these three. Take off the outlines. The outlines weren't visible because they were on a black background and the outline was black. All right, so that is that. And you select only these two and apply a color of black. Now our blended image seems to be having greater effects on our color, so you open the power clip up, a transparency tool to reduce the opacity. Okay, reduce the opacity of that as much as you wish, and this should fix that. Okay, I think we can do same for this as well. So we simply bring the power clip up. All right, transparency to reduce that. Finish it. Transparency to reduce this as well. All right, great. Let's power clip these three objects to the background. All right, guys, we are literally done with our design. All right, so you move to this very tool. Okay, your polygon tool, hold down Control and drag. Okay, then this is the shape you are going to create. You move to the size option on the property bar and give this size of 35. Let's see how that goes. think we can adjust that. Then move to your shape tool, drag this in, okay, your interactive fill tool, and apply a color of black and red. Take up the outline. Alright, and position this right here. Reduce the size of that a bit. Reduce the size of this a bit. Then we're going to be typing some catchy phrase. Is it phrase? I think. Words. Alright, so you move to your text tool once again. Click it, right? Just providing a vibe, kind of a food vibe, you know. Yeah, so this is going to be having a font for Chella. Okay, you reduce that and position it on your objects. Great. And reduce the spacing if you want. And this should be perfectly fine. Now the final thing we need to do is to bring in the text details at the back. So I have them right here. I'm just going to go ahead and copy, Ctrl+C. Now this contains the ingredients, the nutritional benefits, you know, all that, right? Yeah, so resize this a bit and position right here. Okay. Now reduce the size of this feather. Now remember to always give some allowance right here, because most of these packaging designs, the printing sizes always leave some allowance out. So you need to give some allowance to that, so some elements of your design don't go missing. Okay. So we are going to have here and name the brand once again and make a copy of this. Okay. A duplicate actually. Ctrl+H. Alright. See, very simple steps, right? Very simple steps. It's all about knowing the principles, how to effectively combine colors, the positioning of your elements on a design. Okay, so I encourage you to always watch the videos. A lot more coming your way. Great content on this very channel. You don't want to miss them. So once again, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss future updates. So simply make a duplicate by selecting all this. Alright, if you have any other products you use for that, like this very image here. Okay, so I don't really want to take so much time on this video, so since you've already seen the process we've gone through in creating this, you can simply do the same for this as well. Okay, so just take up the first image position this in place of it, apply same shadow. Now you can simply copy the shadow as well from here. See, simple. Then the text, we are going to name this only chicken. So you move to your text tool, click right here, type only chicken. Okay, resize this, then the price as well is going to be $4. So $1, right? Great. So this is what we've been able to achieve so far, guys. Now to our mockups. Alright, I stated we're going to be using mockups, so you highlight all this, Control E to export. Okay, Control E to export. You're going to position them right here, packaging design. Good. So you click on export. Now the design exported, it provides you a preview before you go ahead by clicking OK. Okay, so when you click OK, it simply means your design has been saved. Now you go to Photoshop. We use Photoshop for the mockups. Alright, now there is a video on how to edit mockups. Okay, so the link as well will be left at the end of this video on the screen. Alright, so do well to go check it out, the reasons why mockups are important in design. Alright, so do all to check it out. Now here we are in our mockups. To edit this mockup, we simply go to this very option to provide you the two editable layers. Okay, now the good news guys, the good news is this particular mockup will be provided for you freely. Okay, so the link as well will be in the description. You get access to it freely to use for your design projects. Okay, isn't that good? That is also nice, right? So thank you. Alright, so to edit this, you double click on the first one to know which you are editing. So this is for the front page. You double click on this. Now you move to File, Place Embedded. Move to Desktop. Okay, sorry, where you have your design saved. Okay, from Coreldraw, where you exported your design to. I will have it right here, packaging design. Okay, so you click on Place. And this is what you have. Okay, now you need to position this to fit to the layer. Okay, so you hold down Alt to scale all the sides. Alright, now you just simply adjust as much as possible to have the front side positioned on the layer. Now if this doesn't fit entirely, you can use Shift by holding Shift to drag the very edge of one side to fit. Alright, you hold down Shift and drag the very edge. Now, not to go through the same process of having to place embedded, go to your files to place embedded, you simply use Ctrl C to copy this. Alright, Ctrl C to copy and close the layer. Choose Yes, and this design will apply to your mockup. Alright, this design will apply to your mockup. That is just how it works. Alright guys, so you can see how realistic this looks. Okay, now you do the same for the back as well. do the same for the back. So Ctrl V to paste the design. Sorry. With this pasted, you need to adjust it to the back design. Alright, this time we are at the back. Okay, so you close this layer as well, choose ears, and allow it to apply the effect to your mockup. Great. So guys, this is what we have. This is what we have. Okay, can literally change the color of your background if you want to. Okay, we are really not here to learn how the mockup works as in deep into detail. If you want to know more, there is a video. Alright, there is a video among the uploads. Do well to watch it, learn, and you are good to go. So to export this as a PNG file, so you simply need to just close all the layers that are part of the background. Okay, so when you close the background layer, you have it in PNG file. You simply go to File, Save As, the Save As type, you choose PNG and click Save. Alright, so that is how to save this as a PNG file. So I already have it saved. So guys, this is where we bring the video to. If you are new to the channel and you believe this video has been helpful and would like to watch future uploads that will provide you detailed and much rich content in graphic design, please subscribe. If the channel has been helpful to you, turn on the notification bell all the time we are uploading videos so you don't miss any future updates. Thank you. See you in our next video.